All right, I know what you're thinking. You can solve all 45, 45, 90s, easy, breezy, no problem. Well, there might still be a problem because now we got the 30, 60, 90 coming up. This is a different beast entirely. Okay, how do we handle it? Well, next question. We gotta find u, we gotta find v. These are the unknown sides of the triangle. We're given this side is 4 root 3. We don't know u and v. Okay, well, we know from our picture that the sides of a 30, 60, 90 triangle are in the ratio 1 to square root of 3 to 2. Now, it's important because we're talking about similar triangles that we match up which sides correspond to which. So this 1 is the small side, corresponds to the small side here. Notice it's opposite the smallest angle. So 1 corresponds to u. Root 3, that is the medium side. So that corresponds to the medium side for root 3. Okay, small to small, medium to medium. Apples to apples, oranges to oranges. And the long side, well, you guessed it, corresponds to the long side. Okay, so let's say we want to solve for u. Well, we got to set up our ratio. So we have a small side we're looking for. We know the medium side. So small to medium should be equal to small to medium. Let's set up the equation. So small u to medium 4 root 3 equals small, which is 1, to medium here, which is square root of 3. Okay? We set up our ratio, we got fractions on opposite sides of the equal sign. Now we just got to cross multiply. Okay, so I cross multiply, u times square root of 3 equals 1 times 4 root 3. So u root 3, well, 1 times anything is just that thing, 4 root 3. Okay, now we got root 3's on both sides. Let's divide by them, let's clear them out. U equals 4. Okay, now what about v? Same thing, same difference. So v is the long side. Let's set up a ratio. So we were given this first, so let's use the long side and let's use the medium side that we were given. So long to medium has to equal long to medium on this triangle. So that's the long side, that's the medium. Now we set up the equation. So long to medium, v to 4 root 3. Remember 2, every time I say the word 2, T-O, not T-W-O, I draw a fraction bar. Okay, so v to 4 root 3 equals long to medium 2 to root 3. All right, next up, cross multiply. Okay, so we have v times root 3, which is 2 times 4 root 3. So 2 times 4 is 8. So on the right, we have 8 root 3. Oakley dokley, we got root 3 on both sides. Let's divide. Okay, we divide, we get some cancellation, v equals 8. Makes sense? It better. All right, one last step. You already know what it is. We gotta cash that check. Okay, so first thing is that the smallest side has to be the smallest, the medium has to be in the middle, the longest side has to be the longest. It's exactly what we have here. So 4 is the smallest side, this is the medium side, and 8 is the longest. If you don't believe me, put 4 times square root of 3 in your calculator and you will see, trust me, it's between 4 and 8. So it's the medium side. The other check, Pythagoras. So if we take the two smaller sides, meaning the small and the medium side, square them, add them together, they should be equal to the square of the long side. Let's do it. So small side is u, we know that's 4. Medium side is 4 root 3. And the long side is 8. Well, does this squared plus this squared equals 8 squared? Let's find out. So 4 squared, 4 times 4 is 16. This squared, remember we gotta distribute the square, so this is 4 squared times square root 3 squared. And then 8 squared, 8 times 8, 64. Okay, 4 squared is 16. Root 3 squared, fire and water, you got it, it's 3. Time this says we gotta multiply before we add, let's do it. 16 times 3, 48. So is it true that 16 plus 48 equals 64? I don't know, count on your fingers or something. It's true.